What's up, YouTube? Once again, it is the Superdynamic, and tonight I will be bringing you a deck profile of a meta-isk deck, I'd like to say. It's actually Artifact Shaddoll, as crazy as that sounds. It's just, I don't particularly care for the Denko build, just because, to be perfectly honest, I feel like Denko Sekka is mediocre at best, especially with a lot of the deck builds now are just going trapless. Like, for example, you see Burning Abyss players, and almost all of them just run 3 Phoenix and 3 Fire Lake, which in certain situations, Denko is very good against that, but again, you have to think Burning Abyss players are bringing it down to where they're only playing 6 traps, so how good is Denko Sekka really? Not knocking the build at all. I do like it. It is a lot more aggressive than this build, but however, I'm more of a control player, so I just prefer this build. And Scythe is really, really good. So, yeah, I'm going to get into the deck profile for you guys. So, to start things off, we play a Triple Beast. It's my favorite Shaddoll. I like the fact that it's a... You Foolish Burial it away, you get to draw a card, and then you can bring it back with Falco and draw 2 cards and then discard one so you get additional effects off. It's, like I say, it's probably my favorite Shaddoll, but I don't know. People have mixed feelings about it. I play 2 Dragon. Dragon is okay. I do like that you can spot any spell and trap card, and it's a 1900 beater, and then you can set it to flip it face up to bounce a card back, but other than that, its popping spell and trap card thing is not that great. I mean, it is good in certain situations, especially when like, there's floodgate cards against you, like Vanity's Emptiness. This card's really good, but in terms of like hitting just blank back row, everything's chainable this format. Like, you have enemy controllers, you have Phoenix Wing Blast, you have Raigeki Breaks. It's El Shaddoll fusions in the mirror. It's just, I don't know. I can't make myself cut it down to 1. I feel like 2 is a good number, so we'll leave it at that. But I do only play 1 Falco because this card's sometimes is just absolutely terrible to top deck, or in certain situations like opening it is absolutely terrible. But then again, like I said, I don't want to not have it in the deck because it is pretty good still. But 2 Squamata. I like it because it's a spot wiper, and it's a Foolish Burial. So I do understand why some people play 3, however, whenever I played 3, it just seemed way too gloggy for me, but I don't know. I might go back to it, because I did go to a tournament today for Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, and this card was absolutely insane. And then I played 2 Hedgehog, which I don't see why people don't like Hedgehog, because, like, if you think about it, like, it's Stratos. It searches every Shaddoll monster, and when when you flip it or anything like that, it searches all the spells and traps. So literally, in a sense, it does everything that Elemental Hero Stratos did. So I don't see why people don't like it, but it doesn't run 3 because it does kind of clog a little bit, but hey, it's whatever. And then this, I play 3 of my Soul card, as people have been saying. Just like if you go onto the Team Avalanche's channel, the one guy, Tito Santiago, or they call him Hollywood, said this is a Soul card. I didn't believe it at first, but I opened this card religiously. But you do have 3 Mathematician. And it's really, really good. Like, it gets to your engine pieces. It's a +1 if your opponent runs over it, and then it's also food for the Shikinaga play, which I do like Shikinaga a lot, but yeah, opening this with like ways to protect and stuff like that, and forcing your opponent to have to run over, it's so good. It's just such a degenerate +1. And then on to the artifact part of it, I do play 2 Scythe because Scythe is absolutely savage against all the meta decks. Like, it's not as great against the Cleefort matchup, but a perfectly timed Scythe is absolutely detrimental. Against Burning Abyss, I see that tour guide, they go Graph, I just chain Sanctum, get this, and then their play's over. They can't do anything. They have to have Breakthrough skill or it's over. And then, or Vanities, but I don't see that happening. And then against Shaddoll matches, it kind of sucks under against El Shaddoll Fusion, but you can if you can kind of get a read on their hand and know that they only have Shaddoll Fusion in the standby phase or something like that, you can flip the Sanctum, bring this card out, or bring it out however you want in the standby phase, and then it just completely shuts down the rest of their plays. Because if Shaddoll players can't fuse, they can't win. The 1 Moral Tech because I'm only allowed to play 1, and then I play the 2 Beagle Tech. And then the 1 Sackluster Soldier. How this card did not get banned, I have no idea, but as long as I can play 1, I'm going to play 1. And then the one tech, I do play one Glow Up Bulb because it gives me easy access with Shikinaga into Star Eater, which Star Eater is actually really, really good this format. And that's the monsters, it's 20. For the spells, I play 3 Shaddoll Fusion. Being able to fuse from your deck for free is absolutely insane, and it's really good. You have El Shaddoll Fusion to get around pointless back row, and there's neat OTKs with it. For the artifact part, so I play 6 Fusion Tools. I don't play the new one because I don't like it. For the other artifact engine part of it, I play 3 artifact ignition because more or less it's MST, and it jumpstarts my Scythe and Moral Tech place if I need it. And then the 1-0s, the 1 Foolish Burial, because this card, it can be literally anything. It could be search for a spell, search for a Shaddoll card, summon Falco, additional draw, just anything you need it to be. And it's so versatile, this format. The 1 Snatch Steal, because, like I said, savaging your opponent with his own card is really good. The 1 Lure of Darkness for the additional draw power, because sometimes you need to dig into the deck. And then the 1 Soul Charge, because with the Artifact Engine and the 5s, the Soul Charge is a lot better in this build than it is the Denko build. Onto the traps, I only play 7. I play 3 Artifact Sanctum, because this card is still, in my opinion, one of the best trap cards in the game, just because there's no simple way to get around it. Like, you destroy it, I pop a card. You don't deal with it, and then you leave me play with it freely. I either stop your summoning from your extra deck, or, like I said, stop your play in general, or I pop a card for free. And it's just... it's too good. If like it's so good. I mean, yeah, you don't have 3 Moral Techs, but it still presents a fact, and it's really good against Fire Lake. In-phase Fire Lake me. I'm gonna blow up any card you bring back. It's that simple. And then since I'm not playing the Denko build, I play 3 Sinister Shadow Games because just like Foolish Burial, it's anything you need to be. It's the best card in the deck. Like, seriously, like, opening this is just, it puts me so far ahead of my opponent. I mean, yeah, and the Denko, like I said, Denko Dulls versus this deck, Denko Second, don't get me wrong, is absolutely savage and will destroy my deck, but most of the time you're playing Burning Abyss or Cleave anyway if you go to major events, and this card just, it puts you so far ahead that they can't deal with it. And then the 1 Shaddoll Core, it gives me a little bit easier access to Star Eater if I need it for towers. And then with Squamata and Construct, it's a way to search any Shaddoll Fusion that you need. And I like it a lot. So that is the main deck. It is 40. On to the extra. We play 3 Construct. It's the best fusion. And then it's a Foolish Burial. It plows through all your opponent's special summon monster, and it's really good. I play the 3 Winda, because I want to maximize on the fusions I can play, especially with 6 fusions, and then these going with the OTKs and everything like that. So I play 3 of the dark one, 3 of the light one, and then I play 2 of the earth. I was borrowing the second one today, but yeah, 2 Shikinaga is really good. For the synchros, I play 1 Arcanite Magician, because you need spellcasters to make it, and all the Shaddolls are spellcasters, and this card's really good because it blows 2 cards and then you can fuse it off if you have to, and it's really good. My favorite synchro, I play Michael the Lightsworn Art because it deals with so many cards this format. I like pay 1,000 banish. You can't do anything with it. I do play the 1 Leo. Have not made this once since I put it in there. The only way I can make it was Construct and Falco, and in the mirror. Okay, I take that back. I made it 1 time in the mirror match because this card's really, really good in the mirror match if they don't make Construct against you. But other than that, I don't want to think about cutting it, but I don't know. Being able to go into a Leo is really good sometimes. And then my favorite synchro that I've been playing, other than Michael, is the 1 Star Eater. Because like it deals with towers, it gets over the Infernoid card, the Infernoid Onuku, which I played 2 of today, beat 1, lost to the other, but it happens. And then I only play 3 XYZs. I play the 1 Castell because I feel like it's the best generic 4 in the game right now. Even better than Exciton, because I feel like it does what it does better than what Exciton can do, because Exciton nukes the board and everything floats. But Castell just blows it back to the deck. Now, in some situations, if like a Dante with materials under it, especially like they're Burning Abyss monsters, it's not as great. But it deals with Virgil, it deals with Dante, it deals with Winda, it deals with a lot of cards. And I like it. And then for the only 2, I play 2 rank 5s. I play number 61 Volcasaurus, because you can soul charge it, blow up your opponent's card to deal with it, and sometimes that's all you need for game. Like, for example, I was playing my buddy Jeff, and he was playing the Burning Abyss matchup, and we were going in the time, like, literally, if I could have top decked a soul charge to pop his Virgil he had on board, that would have won me the game. But, like I said, you don't always have access to the card because you gotta have 2 5s on board, but That's another reason I like the Artifact build over the Denko build. Like, this deck can make rank 5s, which are really good, and it makes the best rank 5 in the game, which this next card I'm going to go over, which is Constellar Pleiades. Takes 2 lights to make it, which you can only do that by playing artifacts. And like I said, I feel like it is the best XYZ in the game. Like, it's a 2500 beater. It's a Compulse on Leg, which I think Compulse is still the best trap card. And it deals with so many cards, because, like, everything gets effects by destroying. Well, he doesn't destroy, he bounces it. So it's like, it's a really good card, and it sucks that the only build that Shaddolls can play that can make it is the Artifact build. And that's why I play the Artifacts, other than the fact that I think Scythe is really good this format, and I think it's better than Denko Sekka. But that's just my opinion. But yeah, guys, that was the deck profile. I will be bringing you an updated version of this when the Hero Structure deck releases, along with the Hero deck profile that I just did for you guys, because I will be playing Mass Change Second in here, and I will be making room for Masked Hero Darklaw, because Darklaw is a beast. And I can make it in this deck and get effects for using Mass Change II, so I am going to. But yeah, guys, always remember to like, comment, subscribe. Later.